you're all ready to start your workout. I had some technical difficulties, but we are ready to begin. So we're going to lay on our backs, and we're going to have our arms by our sides, and we're going to start with a little fundamentals warm-up. So I want you to take an inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And again, inhale and exhale. And on our next breath, we're going to do a small pelvic tilt, squeezing those sits bones. Draw the belly deep and release. Inhale, tilt, deepen those navels, and exhale, release. Now we're going to make our pelvis in a neutral spine, and we're going to reach our arms up to shoulder height and stretch those shoulders as you draw the belly deep. Inhale. Exhale, pull those shoulder blades down to the ground. And inhale, reach, draw that navel all the way in. Scoop out that ice cream as you pull the shoulders down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, deep bellies in. And we're going to reach those arms up, open around, and pull those shoulder blades down. Take an inhale, draw your right leg to your belly. Exhale, float it down. And inhale, draw that left leg up and float it back down. Exhale. Then arms reach up, shoulder blades wide, and curl around those deep ribs. Inhale, exhale, float all the way back down. One more time, inhale, curl, and exhale, float back down. We're going to take a breath. Bring both legs to your Pilates feet and hands behind your head. Stretch as you inhale. Exhale to bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to scoop. Deep bellies all the way in. Inhale, stretch, squeeze those thighs. Exhale, float them home. 2 more. Inhale, exhale in. Last one, elongate out. Scoop that belly. Now bring your legs together, knees and feet joined, and stretch and float. And inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Lengthen those legs as your bellies pull deep. Elongate, inhale. Exhale, come home. Then flex those heels just like on the foot bar and reach up and out. Pull those bellies deep. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, come home. 2 more. Inhale, draw that navel in. Exhale, inner thigh squeeze. 1 more, stretch. Breathe. Elongate out. Flex and point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. 2 more. Deep breath. Then reach those arms around. Give those legs a hug and float your head back down. Take an inhale. Exhale. Then reach those arms long again. Stretch your legs up. You can bend your knees if the legs feel tight. Curl around those ribs and begin to pump. Inhale for 5 arm pumps. Exhale for 5. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. Deep, deep breath. Inhale for 5 pumps. Exhale for 5. Remember to relax those shoulders away from those ears. Squeezing your inner thighs. Remember, you can always put your head down if you feel your neck. Instead of using that neck, let's draw those upper belly muscles deep. Inhale for 5 pumps. Exhale for 5. 2 more breaths. Exhale. If you want to challenge your abs, if they'll stay deep, you can lower your legs a little bit, squeezing your seat. Last one, inhale, exhale, then give those legs a hug, float your head back down, take a deep breath here, and breathe. Now we're going to go ahead and reach your arms straight up to the sky, curl around those ribs, deep bellies in, float that right leg up, then back down. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, and 1 more time. Inhale, squeeze under that seat. Release that tailbone on the ground. Then bring your arms to the sides, float your upper body down, and let's turn over onto our bellies. We're going to do a modified swan slash pull straps and T. So hands by your sides, forehead down. Reach out to go up. Inhale, open that chest. Then exhale, float back down. Inhale, reach out to lift that chest as you draw that navel in. Keep the back of that neck long. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Belly stays deep as you release. Then reach your arms in front. And remember to protect your shoulders here. If they have any tension, you don't have to reach all the way up to your head. You can come out to the sides or even lower. You're going to sweep the arms back. Let them draw your chest to a stretch. Float that upper body back down. Inhale, swim like you're pushing through heavy water. Draw that navel in, elongate that neck. Inhale back and exhale to the ground. Inhale, press like you're pulling on those reformer straps. Then exhale, float back down. Bring the arms in. Take a quick child's pose. That means sitting on your heels. Inhale, exhale. We're going to carefully stretch the legs out one at a time again. And forehead down. This time your arms start out to your sides. Wide arms, wide shoulder blades. Press them up and behind you. Squeeze the bottom of those wings. Then widen them out to your sides and down. Inhale through your nose and open that chest. Exhale, scoop that belly deep. Inhale, stretch that chest up, lengthen the back of your neck as you scoop. Keep that navel buttoned to your back. One more. Inhale, keep your lower back released. Draw that navel up and into your spine. Exhale down, and again, bring your hands to your sides, one knee at a time into your navel. Let your head rest down. Take a breath. Draw your tailbone under, and then sit back down on those heels. Take an inhale here, then carefully turn onto your back again. And we're going to go ahead and do some backstroke, which might be a little new to some of you, but it's similar to the mat work and the stomach series. So we're going to put one hand behind each leg to start. Use your arms to pull you into that upper ab curl. Draw that navel in, take an inhale, and stretch your limbs. Circle the arms around and pull on those legs. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, circle back around. Inhale, get long limbs. Exhale, really hug those legs and pull with those arms. One more time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, keep that neck released. Float your upper body back down. Now we're going to bring your hands together, knuckles together, palms facing the ceiling. Press into those shoulder blades. Then curl around those ribs and tabletop your legs. Remember to pull that belly all the way into your back. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, circle those arms and bring them back in. Now add the legs. Inhale, reach up, circle both your arms and legs around. Draw everything back in. Reach up tall, inhale, belly's deep as you squeeze those seats. Then draw them back in, rest your head. Take an inhale here and an exhale. Then curl forward again, knuckles together above your forehead, and we'll reverse the circles that we just did. Stretch away first, squeeze the seat, circle out and up, get really tall. Use that belly to support your spine. Inhale, squeeze and stretch. Exhale, circle around and up. Bend them back in. Inhale, squeeze and stretch. Belly buttons in and breathe. Rest your head, take a breath, give those legs a little hug. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Take a full breath and reach those legs tall. Now reach your arms up for the ceiling, and we're going to rock up to sitting. Back of those legs and squeeze those inner thighs, deep bellies. Then float down one vertebrae at a time, knees towards that navel. Open the chest, squeeze those wings. Inhale, curl chin to chest, belly in, soft inner thighs together. Then float down, low belly, middle belly, upper belly, shoulder blades. Elongate that neck as you come down. Inhale, curl, squeeze your seat, deep bellies to your backs. Stretch those legs, bend your knees, and float down vertebrae by vertebrae to the ground. Take an inhale, take an exhale, and we're going to do a version of the short bucks here. So we're going to have your hands behind your legs, squeeze those inner thighs together. Curl back until your arms are straight. Inhale. Then wide arms, pull you forward to a curl. Inhale, scoop that belly till those arms are long. Then float forward, take a deep breath, round over those ribs. Then curl back until your arms are straight. Inhale, wide arms, pull that belly deep. Then float back down, scoop those abs to your back, and then curl up to sitting. Bring your hands behind your head and hinge back, only as far as you can with the belly in. Then lift it to the sky, hinge back again, inhale. Deep bellies bring you up. One more time. Inhale back, exhale, come all the way up. Then carefully grab the back of your legs and roll down one vertebrae at a time to the ground. I'm going to scoot forward. I'm going to bring my right leg up to the ceiling next. I'm going to give it a little pull. And then I'm going to let my left leg stretch out almost all the way. If you have something to lock your foot under, that might be more helpful to do the tree. And we're going to curl forward, chin to chest. Take an inhale. Walk up that leg. Give it a little stretch, then walk back down. One vertebrae at a time to the floor. Inhale, curl, chin to chest. You can soften your knee if your leg feels tight. Then give it a little stretch and climb back down. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Do that again. Inhale, curl, chin to chest. Climb up that leg, take a deep breath, pulling those bellies in. Roll back down, one vertebrae at a time. Give that leg a hug, stretch it out. Inhale through your nose, plant that foot on the mat, and switch legs, exhale. Bring that left leg in, give that a little stretch first. Then elongate it up. Imagine there's a wall between your inner thighs, and they're both connecting into it to keep you stable. Again, you can put your right foot underneath something to hold it stable. And you can bend your left leg if you need to. Curl chin to chest, inhale. Climb up that tree one vertebrae at a time. Pull that belly deep as you float down. Imagine your leg like a tree trunk rooted into the ground, standing on the sky. Curl up, inhale. Give it a stretch, then walk back down. Deep breath. Pull those bellies all the way into your back. Inhale, curl forward, press the inner thigh into those hands. Give it a stretch, then climb back down one vertebrae at a time. Then bend both legs. Rest your head on the floor. Elongate the back of that neck and stretch those arms. Now really try to open your shoulders, everybody. Squeeze at the bottom of your seat and your inner thighs. This is a good place, if you have one, to put a ball between your inner legs, or squeeze a little bit at the bottom of your seat. You want to use those little muscles where your sits bones are to create a small pelvic tilt with your belly button in all the way to your back. Then release those hips down. Inhale to tuck. Exhale to roll back down to the ground. And again, inhale, tuck. Squeeze at the bottom of your seat. Then roll up one vertebrae at a time. Reach those inner thighs towards each other. Then roll down. Use that deep belly. And inhale, create that tuck. Squeeze at the bottom of your seat. Then roll down one vertebrae at a time. Pull that belly in all the way. And inhale, tuck. Pull that navel in deep. Peel those vertebrae up and down one at a time. Keep those inner thighs really active and engaged. and roll up. Inhale, roll down, exhale. Then bring your legs together all the way. Inhale, create that tilt, squeeze the seat, draw that belly button in. Then roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale to tuck, squeeze at the bottom of your seat. Then roll down, exhale through every vertebrae. Good, last one, press on those arms to open that chest, take a deep breath. Then exhale, roll down through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. And we're going to bring those hands behind your head. Bring your right leg towards your belly. You're going to hold that knee above your hip and you're going to curl forward towards it. Then twist your waist to the side, reach your elbow towards your knee. Then unroll and open that chest down. Inhale, curl forward, draw the navel in, twist that waist like you're wringing a washcloth. Then untwist, float back down. We'll do that side again. Inhale, curl. Remember to support your head. Draw that belly in as you open that chest. Pelvis still, shoulders wide. Take an inhale, float down, exhale. Then bring that right leg back down. Bring the left leg to your tabletop. Curl forward around those ribs. And twist as you scoop. Untwist and float back down. Inhale, curl, twist, and untwist to roll down. Inhale through your nose. Bring that belly out. Exhale. Then take another breath and float back down. Plant both arms on the mat by your sides. Let's bring your right leg towards your navel, left leg to join it, and squeeze them together. Hold the back of your thighs with your hands. Curl around those ribs. Inhale, float up, open that chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Then float back down and widen. Inhale, curl, deep bellies. Now hold on to those legs. Really open that chest. You're going to hold your curl. Bring your legs to a V. And we're going to stretch your legs. Inhale. Flex and point your feet. Then bend your knees and float back down. Inhale, curl around those ribs. Stretch those legs. Flex, point, and bend your knees to float back down again. Inhale, curl chin to chest and stretch, flex, point, bend your knees and belly in as you unroll. One more time, inhale, curl, stretch, flex, point, draw that belly in, unroll that upper body, and bring your feet to the mat. So now we're going to do a little bit of the side kicks. From the classical mat, we're going to add this into our reformer workout. Your legs are slightly forward, your body is elongated and stretched. Top hand on the mat, right in front of those ribs. Reach your top leg to hip level and swing it forward, inhale. Exhale, bring it back a little bit. Kick front, pull that belly in, sweep it back, squeezing the bottom of your seat. Inhale, flex, exhale, point. Do that one more time. Inhale, flex, and point. Remember to keep those hips still like there's a glass on them. Bring it on top of your other leg. Pull those bellies in deep. And now you're going to bend and slide that leg. Bend and slide it in. Stretch it up and reach it out long. Inhale to bend and slide. Stretch it. Squeeze the bottom of your seat. Inhale to bend. Reach it up, squeeze that seat to bring it down. One more, inhale, stretch it up and squeeze. Take a breath, lower that leg, bend both knees. We're going to open the thigh like a clam, then squeeze it back down. Inhale to open, exhale to squeeze. Do that again. Open the leg as you inhale. Exhale, turn it down, squeeze. Open that thigh, take a deep breath. When you squeeze, really squeeze those inner thighs together and keep that navel really deep the whole time. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Then stretch both of your legs almost all the way. You're going to lay your head down. Plant that hand on the mat right in front of your ribs and your chest. You're going to lift your thighs together, then lower them at the same time. Squeeze those inner thighs. Make your bottom leg do almost all the work. Inner thighs up, inhale. Inner thighs down, exhale. Keep those shoulders away from those ears. Work the back of your arms instead. Inhale up, belly in. Exhale back down. Then we're going to go ahead and stretch your legs out one more time. We're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to lift that top leg hip level and make little baby circles in the air. Inhale, stir molasses with your hip. Reach that inner thigh long. Now reverse, pulling that belly in all the way to your back. Take an inhale, exhale, then bring that leg down. Bend both knees. We're going to lay on your belly, and we're going to put your hands under your forehead. Feet in a V, heels in a V, and forehead resting on those hands. Lift your legs up a little bit, scoop out those bellies, and clap those heels really quick. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to lay on your other side. So we're going to align your back again, straight line, and legs in front of you. Take your top leg hip level, reach it out, then sweep it forward and back. Inhale front, exhale back. Remember to flex, then point. Inhale, reach through the heel. Exhale, reach through those toes. Deep belly, pull it in. Elongate that leg. Reach it out, then bring it back. Flex, inhale, point, exhale. Bring it on top of your other leg. Bend your knee. Draw it in, stretch it out, and stretch it longer than your other leg. Inhale, bring it in, reach it up. Squeeze that seat to come down. Do that again. Take a deep breath. Elongate that leg. Pull the belly in. Remember to reach out through the inside of your thigh. Try to keep that outer hip relaxed and release. Use the inside of your leg, stretch it up, and squeeze those seat muscles to come down. Inhale, drag it in, stretch it up, squeeze those inner thighs. We're going to bend your legs, and we're going to do that clamp. Open the leg as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze those legs together. Inhale to open. Exhale, make those inner thighs act like a magnet between them. And inhale, open. Then squeeze those legs together. Press on that arm. Bellies are in the whole time. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Open. Then squeeze together. Make those inner thighs really strong. Lay your head down. Take a deep breath. We're going to lift those legs together and lower them down at the same time. Use your bottom leg to press them up. Inhale. And let them float back down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Make that bottom inner thigh do all that work. Along with your belly, squeeze a walnut between your shoulder blades. Inhale up. Exhale, down. One more time. Then bring them down. Stretch them out again. Take that top leg hip level and make little baby circles with it. Inhale through your nose. Make it longer than it used to be. Reverse those circles. Inhale, exhale. Take a nice deep full breath. Then bring the legs together and bend your knees. We're going to lay on your back and do a little piriformis stretch. So you'll technical difficulty all fixed. All right, so now we're crossing our right ankle over our left knee, and we're going to bring that knee to your navel. Take a breath. I want you to only go as far as you can with those shoulders on the mat, both hips even. Inhale, exhale, then float that leg down. Switch legs, bring the left leg up. Take a deep breath. Bring them towards you. Deep bellies and breaths. Inhale, navel in. Exhale, float that leg down. Let's take a breath. Let's bring both feet together. Both knees to your navel, just in case you accidentally tensed. Take a deep breath. Pull those bellies in. Squeeze those inner thighs and open those shoulders. Inhale through your nose. I want you to press on those upper arms to open that chest. And then curl forward, sliding those arms out. Inhale, curl. Exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Curl around those ribs. Draw that belly in. Inhale. Then exhale, float back down again. Now, if you have neck concerns, you can put your hands behind your head. Curl around the ribs. Bring your right leg up, and your left leg comes to join it. With your belly deep, you're going to float your right foot down, then back to the navel again. Then your left. Inhale to lower. Exhale to bring it up. Pretend that magnet's between those inner thighs. Float it down. Inhale. Exhale up. Pull that belly button in. Last one. Bring your inner thighs together. Then reach the arms around, grab the back of those legs, and curl forward. On your inhale, you're going to take your legs and stretch them up. You're going to float your upper body down to the ground. Exhale. Bring the knees to your navel this time. Give a little pull. Pull that tailbone off the ground an inch. Float it back down. Stretch your legs and curl forward to meet them. Take a breath. Belly's in. Float that upper body down and bring those knees to your navel again. Inhale, pull. Lift the tailbone an inch. Float it back down. Stretch those legs, and with wide shoulders, curl forward. Take an inhale and an exhale. Float that upper body down again. Bend your knees. Pull the legs towards you. Give a little stretch. Then lift that tailbone up. Roll it down. Stretch your legs and curl forward around those ribs. Now take a deep breath here. Pull those bellies in all the way to your spine. We're going to bend your knees, plant your feet, and lower your head down. Now the next part is going to be like the long stretches, but slightly different from the reformer. So we're going to come onto our hands and our knees. And if you want, you can be on your elbows if that feels more comfortable. Have your legs under your hips, knees right under that pelvis, and you're going to take your right leg, lift it up, and squeezing the seat, stretch it out behind you. Lower it down and reach it back up again. Keep that belly deep. Squeeze the bottom of that seat. We're inhaling, drawing that leg away. And exhale, bring it under your belly. Squeeze the seat, then draw it in. And again, reach it back. This time, extend your leg, bend it, and draw it back home. Keep those abs really deep. Inhale, draw it behind you. Squeeze the seat to stretch it out. Then bend it, draw it back in. One more time. Inhale, bring it behind you. Stretch, bend, and draw it home. Then belly in as you plant that leg down. Making sure your pelvis is still even. Remember, this can be up on your hands or down on your elbows. Take your right leg out behind you. Bring it behind you. Squeeze those seat muscles. Then draw it back to your belly. Use the deep belly to draw it in each time. Working the seat to bring it back and that deep belly to pull it home. It's going to feel a little similar to elephant or knee stretches. Reach it back. Now this time extend and bend it back in and scoop. Deep belly. Squeeze that seat as you stretch. Then draw it back in. Keep those shoulders down. One more time like that. Breathe. And bring it back in. Plant your leg back down and take a stretch. Inhale through your nose. Let your hips sit towards your heels. Then come up to your hands and feet or hands and elbows. We're going to do a little cat and cow. We're going to draw the tailbone under. Take a deep breath. Then reach it back and extend that tailbone to the sky. Shoulders wide, squeeze them back, and inhale, draw that tailbone in. Then exhale, bring it behind you and open that chest. Inhale, draw it under, deep breath, and then release it again. One more time, tailbone under, inhale, reach it behind you, exhale. Then take one more child's pose stretch. Take a deep breath. Then come back onto your side again. So now we're going to do a little bit of hourglass muscles, your obliques working. I want you to let your head rest on your bottom arm. You can bend it or have it in front, or you can bring your arm bent under your head like this. Okay? Then we're going to take your top arm and we're going to reach it out. You're going to curl towards it, bending at your waist. Inhale. Exhale, float back down. Pull the abs in and reach past that hip. Then float back down again. Inhale, curl and reach out. Look towards that hand. Then look center and float down again. Stretch. Inhale, curl, belly in deep. Then float back down and bring the arm in. Stretch. Inhale, curl, pull those abs in deep. Then float back down and bend the arm again. We're going to do that again. We're going to hold your curl this time. We're going to bring your arm in front, take a breath, then bring it behind your hand. You're still in that side bend. I want you to twist to face the ground a little. Then open your chest to the ceiling. So inhale, center. Exhale, twist your belly. Then open it back up. Twist your chest to face the sky. The belly's in the whole time. Back to the center. Twist to face the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Twist. Draw that belly up into your back and open that chest. Open to the sky. Come back to your center. Then reach that arm out again. And I want you to lean past those legs, coming up as high as you can. Lower back down. Take a deep breath. Inhale, curl. And exhale, float back down again. Inhale, really curl. Reach past those thighs with your belly scooped in all the way. Then float back down and open your chest. Bend that arm. Bring your hand down and let's sweep to your other side. We're going to be on your other side, legs bent, one hand under your head, the other one reaching out, ready to curl. Inhale, curl towards your legs. Exhale, float down. Curl towards them again. Deep breath, pull those bellies in and reach. Then bring your hand behind your head, take an inhale, and exhale there. We're going to curl and twist to face the ground. Open that chest, and then twist to face the ceiling. Come back to the middle and face the ground again. Inhale, twist, open. You're lifting your waist off the ground just a little the whole time. You're trying to make those hourglass muscles twist and work. Keep that belly in and your hips really still. Squeeze those inner thighs like crazy. Inhale, belly in. Keep it in and open that sky. Remember to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale again, and open that chest to face the sky. Come back to the middle. We're going to take that arm and reach it out, and we're going to reach past your legs again. Then float back down again. Inhale, curl and reach and stretch. Exhale, float back down. Pull that belly in and open that chest. Inhale, curl and reach. Deep belly. And do that again. Inhale, reach and curl. Open that chest. One more time. Inhale, stretch past your legs. Exhale to float down. Lengthen that arm. And we are going to lay on your back again. We're going to have your hands reaching up for the ceiling this time. Start with your head down. Then bring both legs into your navel. I want you to bring those arms behind you as far as you can without straining. Then circle them around until they plant on the mat. Then press into those shoulder blades. Open that chest. And we're going to stretch your legs. Flex and point and bend. Inhale, reach out. You can always put your head down. Flex and point. Then float back down and open that chest. Curl around the ribs. Stretch your legs. Flex and point. Draw that belly in and lay back down. When you come up, I want you to press on those shoulder blades to open that chest. Then draw the ribs in to support your neck. Stretch, flex, point, and bend. Open the chest to the ground. Take another breath and curl up one more time. Stretch, flex, point, and float back down. This time, reach your arms straight up. We're going to come into your upper ab curl. You're going to curl around the ribs. Stretch those legs. Inhale. Bend them in. Float back down. Curl and stretch and bend and float. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Curl. Inhale, stretch. Bend and float. Then bring your arms down. Belly in. Bring both feet to the floor. We're going to take your feet apart, hip width. We're going to stretch those arms long. And we're going to reach them up one at a time, up to the ceiling and back to the ground. Reach the other arm up. Inhale, shoulder blades squeezing together. Plant that arm back down again and switch. Inhale, reach the arm up. Now really work that underarm. Pull it into your upper back. Float it back down and open that chest. It's kind of a little isometric here. You want to squeeze those shoulder blades. Press the back of that arm into the floor. Keep that belly in. Take a breath. Inhale up. Exhale, float back down and open that chest. One more time. Inhale. Exhale down. Press those shoulder blades together on your back. Then legs together. Take a deep breath. And reach those arms up again. Tabletop your legs. Come into that upper ab curl. We're going to take an inhale. And then what we're going to do is widen your arms apart. Stretch those legs. So one arm is reaching past your leg. The other one is up by your ear. Flex and point and bend those knees. Then bring your arm back in. Center and float down. Same side again. Curl, stretch your legs, open the arms and twist. Breathe, come back to the middle and float back down. Inhale, curl, stretch and twist. Bring them together and float down. One more time to this side. Curl and stretch and open and twist that waist. Wring it out. Come back to the middle, float back down. You can do this whole thing with your head down if you need to. Inhale, curl, stretch, twist, pull that belly in, and float back down. Shoulders anchor on your back. Inhale, curl and stretch, twist that waist, wring it out. Then back to the middle and float back down. And again, inhale, curl, pull those bellies in, reach those shoulders really far apart. Then come back to the middle, bend your knees, and float back down. Take the arms around, bring the hands behind your head, and bring both feet to the ground. Take your right leg up to the ceiling, and you can do this with your head down or in a curl. You're going to curl if your head is coming up. If not, you can leave it back down. You're going to stretch that leg, flex, point, inhale, exhale. Curling if you're curling, reach up and curl towards that foot. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Do that again. Then bend your knee, plant your foot, lower that head. Curl forward, take a deep breath, bring your left leg in. Stretch that leg up and flex and point and breathe. Flex and point, belly in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bend your knee and float your head down. Now bring both legs in one at a time. We're going to stretch them up. We're going to curl around those ribs. Stretch your legs almost all the way. Then as one heel flexes to the sky, point the other toe and bend that knee. Switch legs, pointing and flexing. The foot that's up is flexed. The bent knee is pointed. Switch again. Inhale, exhale. Do that again. Pull that belly all the way in. Flex and point. Switch again. Breathe. Let your legs slide past each other. Switch those feet. Point the bent leg. Flex the top. Switch again. You're going to roll them past each other, changing your feet. Deep breath. Pull those bellies in. Keep that navel to your back. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Deep bellies and breaths. Now bend both legs. Give them a hug and rest your head back down. Plant those feet on the mat. Take a deep breath and then stretch them almost all the way. You're going to bend one leg as the other heel flexes. Then roll them past each other and switch. Stretch them out along the ground. Deep bellies. Inhale. Exhale. Let those legs ride past each other. Pull those bellies in. Inhale. Exhale. I hope you guys are having fun. Deep breath. Then bring both legs back in. Then stretch them out and reach those arms up for the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Pull those navels in again. Curl forward as far as you can without straining. Pull that belly button to your back. Then float back down again. You can always do this with bent knees. Curl around those ribs. Then float back down. One more time. Inhale, curl. Exhale, hold that curl. Deep breath and bellies in. I want you to bend those arms. Straighten them and bellies in as you bend. Reach them out again. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Navel to your back. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Stretch them out. One more time. Deep breath. Pull those bellies all the way in. Float back down to the ground again. We're going to turn over onto your belly. We're going to go for a little swim now. So stretch your arms as far as you can. And again, any shoulder issues, you do not have to have them up by your head. You can have them to your sides or behind you. But you can try them up if that feels okay. You're going to press into those shoulder blades. Lift your chest. And take your legs into the air. Reach those arms up and go for a little swim. Inhale through your nose. Suck your belly in. Exhale through your mouth. Deep breath. Abs to your back. Inhale. Exhale. Then bring the arms around. Draw the knees under you. Come into a child's pose stretch. We're going to roll up onto your sitting, one vertebrae at a time. Take a deep breath. Then roll back down again and stretch those arms out. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Remember, the head is last. And roll back down again. Take a deep breath. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, roll down. Take an inhale, take an exhale. Plant those feet hip width apart. And we're going to roll up onto your hands and your knees. Take your right leg to your belly. Stretch it out. Bring it back in. And then your left. Stretch it. Draw it back in again. Belly's in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bring it home. One more time. Deep breath and pull that belly in. And then I want you to stack your spine tall. Take those arms and swim them around behind you. Stretch and smile. Because you guys are done.